Welcome to the video. We're going to talk about aero bike here, and another thing I want to mention though is a lot of aero bikes in the market have a proprietary fork, meaning only that fork will fit that frame, and or they have a super fang dangled rear dropout that's hard to get wheels in and out, or just stuff like that. Or they have the worst one I see in aero bikes is the one. This is a Pinarello F8. Is that one piece bar and stem combo? For me, that's like the worst because you can't really fine tune your hand angle. And if you have a crash, you got to chuck that in the bin. That's not really safe to use, especially a carbon one-piece bar and stem. It's like, so for me, it's a massive waste of resources. We've got to think about the environment. Two, the ergonomics is just totally sacrificed because of aesthetics. Three, they're not aero. Like, who lost the race because their bars were like two-piece versus one piece? I mean, like, come on. Let's be real. Anyway, I'm going to put up an aero bike. Let's get to it. And this bike, it's not going to be aero for those who want the aero aesthetic, but it's also easy to put together, easy to assemble, easy to pull apart. It's just easy to deal with, easy to adjust the ergonomics of it. Easy you want. You don't just want aero, you want easy aero. Pragmatic aero. Pragma aero. Okay, let's get to it. I pulled up a Pragma aero frame. I just put the bottom bracket in. I've got the fork here. There's a headset. There's a headset here. This is the sofa we got from Hard Rubbish. Here's the headset. Alright, I've got the base plate here. This is how easy my bikes are to make up. And there's a base plate down there. And inside the fork, look at that quality. That is quality in there. Quality. Quality is a little flake there. They'll be trimming the steer anyway, so have a look on that. A bit deeper. Put this headset on. Okay, headset is in. That was very quick and easy. I'm going to cut this steerer. I'm going to put a few spaces under here. I'm going to put 20mm spaces because I'm not sure how this bike is going to ride for what I want to use it for. So I'm not going to slam it just yet. I'm going to put some space and I'm going to slam it at a later date. But that's too much steerer. Okay, I've got 3 spaces. These are 10mm, so that's 30mm. That's the maximum you really want to put on a carbon steerer of any bike. So we'll start with 30, and I'm going to cut the steerer just there. So I'll get a little scratch at my fingernail. And then if we've got a reference point, we can get the hacksaw onto that. Easy. The plug is going to go below my bottom stem bolt. Alright, that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Line there, I made it a little bit more easy to see. I gave it a little bit of a scratch. And that's the cutting guide. We've got a hacksaw here, Park Tools blade. And we'll get this rolling on. Outdoor, backyard style, getting it done. This will save me $300 by building this bike myself. $300. Cut it through there. I'll put the camera down. Be careful, breathing this stuff in is very dangerous, like asbestos. Careful, cover your mouth. Okay, that is cut, and I'll just get a bit of sandpaper and file it off a bit, make sure it's neaten up a bit. Careful breathing it in. 105 brake. This is, make sure when you buy direct mount brakes you get the right one. This is the RS, or RS is what you want. If it's an R is underneath. I don't rate that because of the dirt. RS. See, it says in there, RS is rear seat. Just remember that rear seat, so it's got to go on there. So we'll install that. Also, I've got a giant stem from LTCR. Which should I use? White or black? Let me know down below. What should I, on the final project, what should I use? White or black? Plug here is not really, it should go really below the bottom bit. Alright, so it's, what I'll do is I'll put another spacer, a 5mm spacer under there to make it go a bit higher. Show you. I've got about 3mm from the top of the steerer, so when I put the plug in, we know the plug is going to go 3mm from the top there. It's going to go just under, right, just under. So ideally I'll put a longer plug in there, but these giant stems, if you do use these, be careful because they are quite long. So the bottom stem bolt might go below the, and there's a bit of a cut-off point there. A bit of a stress rise can get caused there, so make sure your plug is probably going to go deeper down to here. So this plug's okay for normal stems, but if you're going to use giant stems, you should probably go a bit longer plug. Of plan, I couldn't get the top cap for that giant, couldn't find it, so I'm going to put the Syntace F09. And this is the beauty of having a hard rubbish sofa. Use it for cleaning your bikes and working on your bikes. I have to put a little space on top there because it's a little bit too flush. It is now about there, so well under the line. Tighten up this bolt, we're good to go. 105 brake. I've got a Durace brake somewhere, I can't find it. We're going to put this bad boy on. These are a bit fiddly, direct mount, but they'll work. Remember, this is the RS model. Hack I learned from a Trek mechanic for Segafredo, he says you do half and half, like you don't try and do one side and then the other. You do it like, get that one in, and then get that one in, and you gently lower them down together. So yeah, it's a pretty good finished paint job, isn't it? It's definitely S-Works quality, Pinarello quality. That is on. Deal time. Beautiful. You're going to strip this Serrata down, strip the E-tap off that and the wheels, fast ports, and Meatball, can you fix that flat tyre? Last time I rode this bike was 200k ride in February, and strip that. I'm going to put it on that. The wheels on, the tyre's still flat, we'll have to fix that, but the wheels are on. This is going to walkabout, the little plastic thing that goes in here. Let's see if I get off my Pinarello. It's got a plastic one in there as well. Seat post is in. Got it slammed forward, that's my style. And the seat post is one way. Proprietary, which I include spares as well, in case you have an issue out travelling. Alright, so if you want to have proprietary stuff and have an issue, so I'll keep a spare. Bolts. And this is proprietary seat post as well, so which are not too expensive to get if you want a spare one as well. Not a bad idea. We've got the cranks on. We've got SRAM red, E-tap, cork, D0. This is just a real down to earth video. This isn't, you know, some of those schwanky wanky pretentious ones. That spins really well. I like the spin of that. And the seat post, we got it on. This is to test, so I've got to slam the nose a bit. Not too bad, the Aero seat post clamp, not too bad. Took me a couple minutes to work it out, but yeah, with Aero bikes you always have that seat post deal there, so I think I should put a longer stem on that one. Progress, getting progress. Alright, here we got the E-tap derailleur, front derailleur, rear derailleur, cranks, watch the Duco, and that is going not bad. We're getting progress, bit by bit. Next bit is the chain. Saving myself money, doing it myself. Chain is on. Very, very easy. Very, very easy to put it all on. Just get it going. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube how to put chains on. Very basic. The derailleur alignment, probably a bit lower, but we'll have a play with that. Alright, next stop. We need front brakes and brake housing cable. Alright, we've got bars on there. Bars and shifters. Mirror, Cat BM45 for the win. The Eastern Stem alloy bars. A Nog cobber. Not a bad little light. Sort of angle it down so it's not hitting your eyes. I think it's a setting can have it so it brightens it off. There you go. E-tap, does it work? It does work. Beautiful. Front brake. Front brake is on. Looks good. Seat posts, I've got to cut the seat post a little bit. It's about to piss down outside, so I've got that mark there. Got to cut it just there. Put it in that little vise again. That quality in there is pretty good. It's definitely as good as my Pinarello or my S-Works. That's good. Cut the post off. Now these can be a bit dicky, alright, so when you go travelling, make sure you take them out so you don't lose them. And then to put it in, you just lift the back wheel up, and this plonks in, you can slide the post down. Measured that up, and we've got 74 seat height, same as Peter Sagan, seat slam forward. And you be careful with these aero bikes, is that you don't want them going really past that, because otherwise you're starting hitting that seat post down, you can start cracking things. So you got to be careful with aero bikes. Be aware of your seat post slipping down, etc. So I've cut it. So seat post probably about there. Good to go. One of my new aero bikes just dropped, and I'm not exactly sure how much spaces I want to have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this plug in here, and I'm going to slam the stem, put the stem down there. So I have spaces on top, but it'll be protected, won't it? And then I can decide where I'm going to cut my steerer. Okay, so get these plugs in, valuable. All right, get one of these. Protect yourself, protect the person next, buys the bike next. Common sense. Okay, this only applies for carbon steerers. If your steerer's made of alloy, it doesn't apply. Okay, easy way to check if it's carbon or alloy is you look behind. See how it's carbon? Easy done.